pleasure to see all of you in such high spirit. Beautiful composition from our very own school orchestra while the participants are joining. The opening ceremony shall commence shortly. Till then, enjoy.
ये कितना अमेजिंग होता है इसका
We warmly welcome our chief guest, Ma'am Anjali Jaipuria. Ma'am, do we have your permission to begin?
Respected judges, dear principals, teachers, and students of all participating schools, you are our honored guests today. Dear Pramini ma'am, teachers and students of St. M.R. Jaipuria School, Gomti Nagar, Lucknow, and my dear alumni. What a delight. It was a real delight to witness, though I witnessed just a few sessions of Meraki, it was a real delight to witness them. You know why? Because it was truly a Meraki. You all planned it, participated in it, and judged it from your soul. You put something of yourself into the competition, and that's what made it Meraki. And you know, we all, especially students and teachers, have showed to the world and have showed to themselves that COVID could not mar their spirit, could not mar their soul. Our spirit, our soul is our center, our bearing, and nothing can take away from our spirit. Nothing can take away from us the spirit to live beautifully, whatever be the circumstance. Time was flying fast, but this pandemic gave us the gift of time. We became innovative. Look at the students. An Indian student is going to come on the cover of Time because of her innovation. We became warriors. Teachers, they doubled up their efforts. They looked after their homes without help. They learned to make educational videos. They learned to give online classes. They became brave Corona warriors. And my pranams to all the teachers across the world. Classes continued, but the mode changed. Competitions continued, but the mode changed. Connectivity with family and friends, which had become so loose. People had no time for family and friends, at least for family. But that connectivity was not only continued, but it became firmer and sweeter, but the mode changed. Corona has given us an opportune moment to inquire, to innovate, to invent. And after we've inquired, innovated, and invented, then we can inscribe on the world new modes of living, new modes of studying, and new modes of connecting. This is the moment that we have been blessed with to shape a new world. And that is what you students have shown to us through Meraki. You all are brilliant. I really marvel at the new generation. Brilliance is the word that describes you all. Keep it up and keep working hard. Heartiest congratulations to all the students who participated. Heartiest congratulations to all those who won. And my infinite gratitude to the judges for taking out so much time. My infinite gratitude to our alumni for taking out time. Dear alumni, please keep connected with your alma mater. It is always so beautiful when our alumni takes charge of an event. You know, students feel so much more inspired by you and connect with you so spontaneously. Keep guiding and mentoring our students. In whatever fields you feel empowered to guide. Thank you. Thank you so much. Vande Mataram.
Thank you, Anjali. Our soul is our center of existence, and nothing can take away our spirit to function beautifully. We shall now begin the program by observing a 30-second silence. Every journey has its end, and every path does stop somewhere. However, that definitely does not rob the travelers of their enriching experiences. Dear audience, we are gathered here today for the closing ceremony of the Meraki Science and Creative Writing Fest 2021. Though today's event simply marks the end of Meraki 2021, I wish that the creativity continues to keep flowing. Now, I would like to invite our academic coordinator, middle school, Ma'am Deepthi Avasthi, to carry forward the proceedings. Over to you, Deepthi, ma'am.
Thank you, Karthik. Good afternoon to one and all present here. It's my privilege to welcome our charismatic Vice Chairperson, Integral Education, Mrs. Anjali Jaipuria, whose persona is a lighthouse for us, the sailors in the ship Jaipuria. I extend A warm welcome to our dynamic principal, a constant source of strength and motivation for all her team members. I am also honored to welcome the principals of the participating schools, all the esteemed judges, teacher coordinators, event in charges, and the participants, without whom Meraki would not have been such a grand success. We at Jaipuria strive to make best use of the malleable minds that are entrusted to our care. We mold them to understand the essence of silence, peace, tranquility, hoping that it would take them at least a step towards achieving inner peace by connecting with the Supreme Power. In alignment to this vision, we conducted Meraki 2021, or Igniting the Spark Within. The thought behind the name of this mega event was to highlight the fact that every individual has a spark within, which just needs an opportunity. That spark, if given the wings of imagination, ignites the fire of creativity. One just needs to believe in oneself, and then that little spark within them turns into an eternal flame. It fills me with immense pleasure to announce that 15 schools participated pan India. Meraki will be an annual event which will definitely grow in character and purpose. Thank you.
Deepthi ma'am has perfectly captured the essence of what our mentors at Jaipuria always strive to do. Their primary objective is to ignite the spark within each child so that he or she blossoms beautifully into a conscious and responsible individual. It would now be a pleasure to have our Head of Academics and Innovation, Ma'am Archana Mishra, to express gratitude on behalf of Team Meraki.
Thank you, Prashansa. Good afternoon, everyone. Success is not possible to come by on its own. Our journey under the Meraki banner was not devoid of glitches, but as we all know, there's no crust without the top and no high without the low. But finally, we came up with a glittering star studded performance. Our immense gratitude to the principals of all the participating schools for gracing Meraki, which became the melting pot of talents in different genres from across the country. Meraki indeed made it possible to bring the best of the creative minds on a single platform. We would like to thank our panel of judges who, exceptionally creative in their own fields, took time out from their busy schedules to grace Meraki with their stellar presence. Infinite gratitude to all of you.
Thank you so much, Archana ma'am. We would now like to request our event coordinator, Ma'am Neha Singh, to share her experiences about the journey that Meraki was.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, there is a story behind every picture, Meraki, which means doing something with your soul. This name was coined few days back. but the thought and purpose behind it was brewing in the minds of the visionaries of our school since years. Once during her spiritual interaction with middle school, Ma'am Jaipuria showed them a seed of a banyan tree. I hope she remembers that. Inside which there were multiple seeds having abundance of potential inside them, which made our children realize their real me. And similarly, our honorable principal ma'am, Chopra ma'am, had always been concerned about middle school getting left out from their regular competitions, which were framed keeping in mind the senior and junior school. Finally, birth of Miracle, Meraki, a customized event for middle school happened. Now, to cater to the demands of such an energetic age group, was our next challenge. So, under the canopy of Meraki, 4 domains were introduced, which had multiple events, from creative writing to narration, making games, web pages, animated stories, quiz, and many more. I'm glad to share that the brochure of Meraki was designed exclusively by our student body. The events were meticulously shaped by our diligent departments under the supervision of our dear Archana ma'am and perfectly executed by the Meraki core team with the strong support of the event coordinators from our participating schools. Editing and garnishing all programs with graphics and music has been beautifully done by our IT and media team. Infinite gratitude to everyone. My heartiest congratulations to all the winners. Children, your certificates will be mailed to you in the coming week. Thank you so much.
It is with such panache that the demand of the energetic middle school has successfully been catered to. Thank you so much, Neha ma'am. Adiva, I think it is time that we lifted the veil of suspense and came to the most anticipated part of today's agenda.
I am completely with you. Our dear audience, brace yourselves. In just a matter of minutes, the most innovative, pioneering, imaginative, and artistic minds will be revealed in front of you.
In short, the role of honor. Do you not feel that the events should have continued for some more days? It was such a thrilling experience.
Don't be sad, my dear friend. I am sure all of us are feeling the same. So I have something planned for you.
अदीवा, क्या तुमने मुल्ला नसरुद्दीन की कहानियां सुनी हैं?
क्या? मुल्ला नसरुद्दीन? मैं कुछ और बोल रही थी और तुम मुल्ला नसरुद्दीन की कहानियां ले आई? We were going to talk about the results. और तुम्हें कहानियां याद आ रही हैं?
अरे, क्योंकि अब हम बात करने जा रहे हैं एक प्रतियोगिता की, called शब्द सारंग, a story writing and narration competition. Under this competition, there were 3 categories: मेरी आवाज सुनो, दास्तान गोई, and तिनका तिनका नीड. Let's hear the experience of the judges and have a look at a few noticeable entries followed by the results.
नमस्कार, मैं अंबिका वाजपेयी दैनिक जागरण से कहानियाँ और लोक कथाएं, लोक संस्कृति हमारी एक परंपरा का हिस्सा हैं और इनके संवर्धन के लिए, इनके संरक्षण के लिए जो प्रयास किया गया वो वाकई काफ़ी सराहनीय है। एक नई विधा थी दास्तान गोई, जो लोक संस्कृति, अपनी हिंदी, अपनी मातृभाषा के प्रति जो एक लगाव दिखा, जो उसको संवर्धन और संरक्षण का जो उत्साह दिखा, वो काफ़ी काबिले तारीफ था।
नमस्कार, मैं डॉक्टर कुलदीप नारायण सक्सेना लखनऊ से आपका हार्दिक अभिवादन करता हूं। प्रतिष्ठित जयपुरिया विद्यालय लखनऊ द्वारा दास्तान गोई स्पर्धा का आयोजन किया गया, जिसमें विभिन्न विद्यालयों के कक्षा 7 के विद्यार्थियों द्वारा प्रतिभाग किया गया। इस स्पर्धा में मुझे एक निर्णायक की भूमिका निभाने का अवसर मिला, जिसके लिए मैं स्वयं को सौभाग्यशाली समझता हूँ। इस स्पर्धा में सभी प्रतिभागियों द्वारा अति उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन किया गया, किंतु मुझे सबसे अधिक प्रभावित पलक भंडारी ने किया, जिसकी लखनऊ की तहजीब से लबरेज दास्तान गोई अत्यंत प्रभावशाली रही। उसका प्रारंभ ही इतना शानदार है कि बरबस ही सबको अपनी तरफ आकृष्ट करता है तथा प्रवाह इतना चुंबकीय कि दर्शकों को प्रारंभ से लेकर के अंत तक बांधे रखता है। विभिन्न किरदारों के संवाद वो इतनी सहजता और सरलता से बोलती है कि मानो वो किरदार सम्मुख बैठे हों अथवा जीवंत हो उठे हों। हार्दिक बधाई। इसके अतिरिक्त मैं अन्य सभी प्रतिभागियों को हृदय से बधाई देता हूँ। उनके श्रम को, उनके प्रस्तुतिकरण को, उनके समर्पण को मैं नमन करता हूँ।
जी अर्ज करती हूँ कि मेरी दास्तान पर ताली न पीटिएगा, पर वाह कहना भी ना भूलिएगा। तो जी बात यूं है कि बादशाह करीम बहुत ही कंजूस और मक्खी चूस थे।
अरे वहाँ महाकंजूस, एक फुटी कौड़ी भी नहीं देगा,
मुस्तफा बोला। लिहाजा हताश नट नटी ने वजीर आला से गुहार लगाई। हुजूर आला, यदि आप दाद ना देंगे तो आपको कुछ देना भी नहीं पड़ेगा, महामंत्री बोला।
दास्तां गोई बनने का मेरा सफ़र काफ़ी दिलचस्प और आनंददायक था, क्योंकि दास्तां गोई मेरे लिए शब्द ही बहुत नया था और जैसे ही मैं उसका मतलब जाना, मैं उसकी ओर खींची चली आई, क्योंकि कहानी सुनने और सुनाने की मैं पहले से ही बहुत शौकीन रही हूँ और नाटक में मेरी अधिक रुचि थी। अब ये क्षण मेरी ज़िंदगी से जुड़ चुका है और बहुत ही मज़ा आया।
हेलो, माय नेम इज़ विपुल नागर, आई एम फ्रॉम मुंबई और मैं जयपुरिया स्कूल को बहुत बहुत थैंक्स बोलना चाहूँगा कि उन्होंने मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी दी इस मेरी आवाज़ सुनो प्रतियोगिता को जज करने की, और मुझे बहुत ही अच्छे वीडियोस देखने को मिले। बच्चों ने अपनी कल्पनाशीलता का प्रयोग किया और जिस तरह से चीज़ें बदल रही हैं, जिस तरह से ऑडियो विजुअल जिस तरह से हमारी ज़िंदगी में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभा रहा है, मुझे लगता है इस तरह की प्रतियोगिताओं की बहुत ज़रूरत है, जहां बच्चे शुरू से समझें कि किस तरह से बोलने को हम किसी विजुअल मीडियम के साथ फिट कर सकते हैं। लेकिन बोलने से पहले मैं सबसे ये बताना चाहूँगा कि हमें ज़रूरत है सुनना सीखने की, क्योंकि बिना सुने या बिना सुनना सीखे बोलना बहुत मुश्किल होता है। अक्सर हम इसलिए सुनते हैं कि हम जवाब दे सकें, लेकिन हमें सुनना इसलिए सीखना होगा कि हम समझ सकें कि संप्रेषण क्या किया जा रहा है, कम्युनिकेट क्या किया जा रहा है आपके लिए। इस पर भी हम आगे ध्यान देंगे इस आशा के साथ। जिन्होंने भी जीता है, कुछ वीडियोस मुझे बहुत ही शानदार लगे। बच्चों ने बहुत ही अलग अलग तरीके की आवाज़ निकाली एक साथ, और इस उम्र में अगर ये कर रहे हैं तो निश्चित रूप से भविष्य उनका उज्जवल है।
आओ, बाहर बहुत सर्दी हो रही है, पहले हाथ सेक लेती हूँ। मैं अभी अपनी जैकेट यहीं सूखने के लिए छोड़ देती हूँ और तुम्हें ऊपर गर्म कमरे में ले चलती हूँ। ये क्या हुआ? डरो मत, शांत रहो।
शांत? मैं शांत कैसे रह सकता हूँ? यहाँ पर आग लग गई है। अरे, पास की गली में आग लग गई है।
मैं आप सभी को इन प्रतियोगिता के सफल आयोजन के लिए हार्दिक बधाई देती हूँ। निसंदेह जहाँ इस प्रकार की प्रतियोगिताएं शिक्षा प्रणाली को रोचक एवं मनोरंजक बनाती हैं, वहीं बच्चों में छिपी प्रतिभा का बहुमुखी विकास भी करती हैं। इस प्रतियोगिता में सम्मिलित सभी प्रतिभागियों ने अपने विचारों को बहुत ही कुशलतापूर्वक और सुंदर ढंग से प्रस्तुत किया है। दिए गए सचल चित्र के अनुरूप उन सभी की कल्पना और अभिव्यक्ति ने मेरा मन मोह लिया है।
मुझे इस प्रतियोगिता में भाग लेने में बहुत आनंद आया। यह एक नई तरह की प्रतिस्पर्धा थी। भिन्न भिन्न पात्रों की अलग अलग भावनाओं को उनकी आवाज के माध्यम से व्यक्त करना भी एक बहुत रोमांचित कर देने वाला अनुभव था।
प्रिय बच्चों, आपने इस छोटी उम्र में जिस तरह शब्दों को कविता रूप में ढाला है, वह अत्यंत सराहनीय है। आप अद्भुत प्रतिभा के धनी हैं। आपने हम सबको सचमुच मंत्रमुग्ध कर दिया है। 4 पंक्तियां आपके लिए। भविष्य की नाव की पतवार हो तुम, खुद ही खेवनहार हो तुम, डरो मत लहरों के विकराल रूप से, लहरों पर सवार मंजिल तक पहुंचो तुम।
I am Rashmi Dani. I am an art of living teacher. I was among the panel of judges for Tinka Tinka Need event in Shabd Sarang category in Meraki Inter-School Fest. तिनका तिनका नीड में बच्चों का बहुत सुंदर प्रयास रहा। 25 वर्ड्स दिए गए, में 15 वर्ड्स को लेकर उन्होंने मानो एक एक शब्द को माला में पिरोते हुए बहुत सुंदर काव्य रचना की और उनकी रचनाओं में ओरिजिनलिटी और क्रिएटिविटी देखने को मिली. आई थिंक पार्टिसिपेशन इज मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट देन विनिंग.
तो मुझे इस प्रतियोगिता में भाग लेते हुए बहुत खुशी हो रही है, क्योंकि हमें इस प्रतियोगिता से प्रेरणा भी मिल रही है और हमें सीखने को भी बहुत कुछ मिल रहा है.
Congratulations to all the winners.
We've all grown up listening to stories on our grandmother's lap. But imagine a story with audio and visuals. I would love to watch these stories in formals or casuals. Renditions that would make our imagination fly up in the clouds so high and high.
Adiva, seriously, what exactly are you doing here? And why that terrible, I mean terrific poetry?
Because we are going to announce the results of Penna Marvel. I was just trying to get into the groove.
Yes, Adiva. The stories were so beautifully composed and expressively narrated.
Prashansa, not only did we witness the creativity of so many authors, but also poets. Under Versatile with Verses, students of classes 5 and 6 wrote and recited poems.
5 and 6? When I was in that class, I was still struggling with sentence making.
Yes, students these days are quite intelligent. It does not do well to dwell on dreams and forget to live. This quote by Albus Dumbledore is my personal favorite. This is the perfect example of the art of dialogue writing. Good dialogues not only intrigue and but also convey a clear message without needing an explanation.
Dialogues make the characters come alive. Imagine how dry the movie sequences or stories would be if told without any dialogues. Weave a Chat was all about dialogue writing and dialogue delivery. Let's now hear what the judges and some participants of this competition have to say, followed by the results.
Hello, students. I had a great time reading and listening to your stories. You guys are imaginative and know how to write well. Literature is not mathematics, it's life and it's personal. So, if you like it, keep reading and keep writing. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Raj Spriti, creative writer and founder director at Folk Tales. It was an honor being part of Meraki. The entries of Penna Marvel were simply brilliant. It's nice to see how children at such a young age are able to express themselves so freely and in a creative manner. It's a brilliant way of giving children an opportunity to write stories, weave tales. Thank you so much for having me on board.
Hello, I'm Dr. Shazia Siddiqui. I'm Associate Professor and Head of the Department of English at Mumtaz PG College, Lucknow. It was a very interesting experience for me to see how these children think and how what a vivid imagination they have. So it was beautiful to see that children today, in a world that is, I would like to use the word infested with technology, how these children still are thinking and are trying to create using pen and paper. I would like to extend congratulations to all the young participants, and I would like to greatly encourage them to continue with their efforts, to continue to let their creative juices flow.
Warm greetings, everyone. My name is Sujata Parashar, and it was lovely judging Versatile Wit versus the Poetry Contest under the Meraki Fest. What stood out for me was the amazing display of imagination, nicely meshed with the thought process of the young poets who participated. My heartiest congratulations to the winners and my best wishes to all the participants. Keep writing and keep smiling.
Let's get started. Elsa, is it you? I never imagined I will ever meet you. Hi, buddy. I know it's a bit late. I should have come to see this bundle of joy and excitement before. This is what I like about you. You are so appreciative. Thank you so much, buddy. I always find positivity and goodness in everyone and encourage people for the same. Oh, thank you for your kind words. It was so nice meeting you. So glad we met. Hoping to see you again. Thank you.
This event was one of those which inspired each participant to expand and refine their skills and talents. My experience has been enthralling throughout, as I was able to utilize my abilities to their best.
When music and dance create an accord, their magic captivates the heart, enchants the soul, and bewitches the mind. St. M.R. Jaipuriya School values nurturing of the finer skills along with honing of the academic prowess of students. Before we move on to the next category, we present before you our students encapsulating their talent through a beautiful dance. locha in my mind.
No, Adina. I think it is the after effect of chemical locha.
Oh, yes, you are phenomenally correct. How can one get over it so soon? In fact, human happiness is nothing but chemical locha, obtained while trying to transform oneself into a better person. This is what we at Jaipuria aim at. The names of the events have been very carefully thought of, indeed. Cymatica.
There. I guessed it right. Cymatica has hypnotized you. Your dialogues are so influenced by it. Adiva, you can participate in Cymatica in future. But now, can you please announce the results?
Agreed. So the next category is Cymatica, a perfect example of knowledge and creativity under one roof. Prashansa, I think it is time to present the videos where the quiz masters and the participants share their views on Cymatica.
Yes, but don't forget the results after that.
Quizzing has been a part of my school life since the junior school, and after the senior school, it has been a part of my college life also. So it's always good to come back here and see what the young students are doing in school and how they are participating, what they are curious about, what they want to know about. And while conducting the quiz, I was happy to see so much enthusiasm and excitement among not only the students of Japuria, but among the students from all over the country, the schools that have come.
When we were trying to create the quiz with the mathematics and the science department of the school, our attempt was to create a quiz that fulfills the engaging aspect in an online space. And I think with the feedback that we got, we accomplished that. And our attempt was to create very diverse fields of rounds, like from Hall of Fame to like which has eminent personalities pictures, and from mashup of two animals which involves the thinking process. Like it is not something which deals with rote learning, that you have just rote learned and just blabber it out. It was more like you have to think and then answer, and that is what I think quizzing is.
Being called to school to conduct a quiz, quizzing has always been a very integral part of SETMR Jaipur, and we've done quite a few quizzes. We've conducted offline quizzes as well, but conducting an online quiz, it requires more logistical expertise, it requires more dedication, more hard work, and I think the school, all the teachers involved and all the administrative staff, they've done a very great job.
It was a very fascinating experience during the quiz, and the quiz was very sporting and informative. The kind of questions that were asked, they were very unique, and the terminologies that were used, they were also very unique, and the way in which it was conducted in the online platform. It was never expected that we could have such a well-planned quiz in an online session, but this time the quiz that we had online, it had all the qualities of a offline, of a physical quiz. There were questions, there were proper marking, and there were proper questions from the quiz master. So it was overall a very good experience for us. And positions do matter somewhere, but the main thing is that we got to learn from the quiz. We got to learn about different subjects. We got to learn about different questions. And the main thing is that the fundamental subjects like science and maths that are there in our life, there were beautiful questions on them, and even the questions that we did not know, we got to know them, and by God's grace, we will never forget them in our whole life. So overall, it was a very informative quiz, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of it.
It was after almost a year when we had joined our schools, and therefore being a part of Meraki was wonderful. Here, we could showcase our skills and let our creativity and knowledge flow. Therefore, Meraki 2021 was indeed a memorable experience.
For the quiz Power Rangers, third rank is held by Jaipuria School Bansal campus, second is by Laurel School International Indore, and first by Jaipuria School Gomti Nagar. Congratulations to all of them. For the Avengers category, third ranked by Jaipuria School, second by Jaipuria School Bansal campus, and first by Laurel School International. The overall winner is Laurel School International Indore. Audience, please keep your claps rolling.
Now, let's move on to Syntax Clan. My favorite was True Joy Gaming. Had we ever imagined that there would be a day when children would create their own video games?
You are echoing my very thoughts, Prashansa.
You should not underestimate our talents. In fact, we children excelled in other events too. Besides True Joy, Brain Over Run. That one interested me particularly. It was a video editing competition. Video editing is becoming popular day by day. It is the best way to engage yourself creatively.
Yes. And Adiva, have you ever thought about designing your own web page?
I have, but it's not my cup of tea. I think only a professional could do it.
No, Adiva, that's not the case. We had students of classes 7 and 8, a team of 2 participating in web tech, and all of them did a commendable job.
Really? Then without further delay, let's announce the result of Syntax Clan.
We will. But before that, let's hear what the judges and some participants of this competition had to say.
Hi, I'm Gagandeep Singh, Creative Director, Endearment Entertainment. I feel so proud that youngsters of my city have such a creative brain who presented climate change in so crisp and appealing form.
Forests provide habitat for over 80% of plants and animals on land. Deforestation can lead to a direct loss of wildlife habitat as well as general degradation of habitat. 4 to 6,000 rainforest species go extinct each year.
My name is Shaili Jain. Really happy to see the kind of innovative thoughts and innovative way the children have done the games. They're almost like an adult doing these kind of activities. Happy to be part of the activity.
I explored my knowledge in the field of website designing, and my journey on this platform was really amazing and full of excitement, joy, and nervousness.
Hello everyone, I am Karthik Agarwal and I have participated in the Meraki PowerTech Syntax Clan event. This has been a great experience for me and has totally proved the fact that doing something opens a lot of new doors in which exciting and new things await. Now that I have dabbed into this method of depicting stories through PowerPoint, I want to expand my knowledge and build upon my existing projects. PowerPoint is my paper and my imagination is the pen. Thank you.
A boy Indra studied in the city's public school. He was quite unhappy. He thought of himself as an unlucky person with no future. I am not loved at home. All my friends have a bicycle, but I don't have one. The teacher did not select me in the football team. His complaint list was long. Come with me. I will take you to a place where all children are happy. The handicapped children were playing merrily. Instead of complaining, we should help people around us and just be thankful for what we have got. Acknowledging what we have got increases positivity and happiness.
In the Brain Over Brawn category Avengers, the first position was bagged by Anvesha Dubey and Manvi Bargali from Gurukul Academy.
In the WebTech Avengers category, the second position was gotten by Ayush Yadav and Priyansh Tiwari from Setema Jaipuria School, Goel campus. And in the True Joy Gaming category for the Avengers, the third position has been awarded to Arunim Abhiyansh and Arvind Das from Setema Jaipuria School, Goel campus. In the True Joy Gaming Power Rangers category, the first position has been awarded to Aradhya Sharma and Harsh Govind from the Gomti Nagar branch. In the Power Tech Power Rangers category, the second position has been bagged by Karthik Agarwal and Himshikha Srivastav from the Gomti Nagar category. And the overall winner for the Meraki Syntax Clan event was Seth Emma Jaipuria School, Gomti Nagar, Lucknow.
What a moment of glory! Heartiest congratulations to everybody. You have all emerged as winners and have inspired Team Meraki to continue with its efforts in the years to come. We would now.
Wait, but you have forgotten the most important category. Seniors. Always preoccupied with something or the other, forgetting things here and there. So now I will do the honors to ensure a seamless flow of events. The participants of Meraki were divided under two categories: the Power Rangers, comprising classes 5 and 6, and the Avengers, comprising classes 7 and 8. So, now here are the champions for both the categories: the Power Rangers and the Avengers, and the overall championship for Meraki. The first position in the Power Rangers has been awarded to Seth Emma Jaipuria School, Gomti Nagar, Lucknow. And in the Power Rangers category, the overall winner was the overall champion for Meraki 2021 is Seth Emma Jaipuria School, Gomti Nagar. Congratulations to all the winners.
We would now like to introduce you to the person who has been a true mentor and driving force behind the entire Jaipuria fraternity. She has continually kept our campus community united with her positive words and the aura that she generates. Ma'am Chopra has fostered a sense of support and appreciation that encourages her staff and students to improve themselves daily. Presenting before you our beloved and dynamic principal, Ma'am Promini Chopra.
Thank you so much for those kind words. And I actually feel guilty for driving people too hard at times. My apologies for that. But I'll keep doing that. For Jaipurians have a responsibility. The characteristic of anything that is felt by the soul is that the experience lingers much after it is felt. And you want that experience again and again and again till it becomes a habit. So, this exactly is what we wanted to do. When you want more of certain experiences, the onus of creating them also lies on you. And you have to shoulder some responsibilities. So we felt that the responsibility of giving this soulful experience to grades 5 to 8 of all schools was on Jaipuria School. And with this thought in mind, the entire team at Jaipuria School worked, and they worked a lot and lot happily. But at this point, I must thank all the schools, their participants, the teachers, and the principals for having collaborated with us to create this soulful experience. Now, I've already said you want more and more and more of something, and you have to create that. So, a lot went behind the scenes. Meraki 21 happened. But we are not going to stop at Meraki 21. This was not the first and the last chapter. We can't leave the book at chapter 1. So from chapter 1, we move to chapter 2 in Meraki 2022. So let's see from Meraki 21 what went behind and where we are going to go in Meraki 22. So all the schools, please get up and prepare yourself for Meraki 22. And we need more and more of participants from all of you. Thank you so much. My immense gratitude to Anjali ma'am for her presence, to all the schools for the effort they've made, and lots of love to the entire Meraki team at Chapuria.
This was a miracle. The way it has been planned, each one of the events was mind-blowingly planned. It was such a delight for me to know that said MRJ Puria School Gomdinagar. Of course, we do phenomenal competitions, but this one took the cake. It was beautifully planned. Very nice, very innovative. Each one of them was innovative. And as Sarthak rightly said, that the quiz specifically, that's the one I really saw properly, the rest I did not. So well done. I didn't know the answer to even one of them. Beautiful. Excellent. Excellently done. Students, teachers, Pramini ma'am, and our sweet alumni. Thank you so much. And आप लोग का जो comparing है is getting better and better and better. It's becoming so good. Your choice of judges, exceptional. Exceptionally done. Very good. Arshna ma'am, fantastic work. All the teachers, very nice. It was so nice to see Rashmi Dani ma'am as a judge in that. And there was one more teacher of ours.
Negi ma'am and Hevlata ma'am.
Yes, yes. It was so heartening to see them on the judges panel and all the judges. It was very well done. Excellent.
And they didn't know we were there because the schools were given school codes.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. It's very well done.
Neha ma'am, you're going to show something else now.
Indeed, ma'am. When we want more of something, the onus lies on our shoulders. Ma'am, we assure you of a grand Meraki Fest next year. Thank you, ma'am, for your encouragement. That has always been the beacon for us. We now request Headmistress Middle School, Ma'am Deepa Wahi, to deliver the vote of thanks.
One of the aspects of vital education is progressive awareness and control of character, culminating in transformation. Meraki 2021 is a platform where each and every participant tried to do something with their soul, love, creativity, and undivided attention. And Promni ma'am for providing everyone with an opportunity of inner discovery. Dear students, next time you think who you are, think of Meraki and your personality will shine. I would also like to thank all the judges, principals of all the participating schools, teacher coordinators for being a part of Meraki 2021 Season 1. Last but not the least, My infinite gratitude to my colleagues, without whose unflinching support this Meraki would have not happened. My deepest gratitude to the parents also for their rock solid support and encouragement. Hope to meet you all very soon in season 2. With this, on behalf of Saint Emma Jaipurya, I declare Meraki 2021 season 1 closed. Thank you.
On that positive note, we come to the end of today's program. We would like to remind you that our journey has just begun, and we wholeheartedly wish to witness an even bigger participation in season 2 Meraki 2022.
This is us, Prashansa Jain with Adiva Shukla and Little Karthik, signing off with one of our favorite quotes by Steve Jobs. If you are working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Before we end the program, let's observe a 30-second silence. Thank you, everyone. Keep safe, take care, and have a great day.